Okay, I have my work voice on right now because I'm supposed to be at work, and I don't really want to turn it off because it's a pain in the ass for me to actually talk like this consistently, so I'm just gonna do my video like this, and if you don't like it, you can pretty much fuck off and die. um, Updates. Um, I go back in for my 1 month blood work on Tuesday, and I'm thinking that I'm actually going to talk to my doctor about lowering my dose slightly from the half dose that I've been taking, because I'm getting all the changes that I want, just, pretty fast, and I don't want to develop too many more changes. Like, I don't want to be definitively masculine looking, and so, like, the intelligent thing for me to do at this point would be to stop taking tea, because I have the voice drop that I want, and I have some of the things that I want, but there are still a couple of other things that I'm still holding out for. Like, I'm still hoping that my voice will drop a little bit farther than it has, and I'm still hoping I'll be able to, like, maybe grow some real sideburns, and, maybe a little bit more genital growth if I'm lucky. So, I'm thinking that if I lower my dose a little bit more than the half dose I'm currently taking, then I can keep taking it longer and keep maintaining this really epic sense of well-being and motivation and confidence, without turning into like a giant hairy weightlifter or something. So um, that's like what I'm thinking right now. I actually wanted to make a video to, just a sec. Sorry, my cat is like dragging his dinner all over the rug. Um, I had my last menstrual cycle like a week or so before I started tea, and I had kept hoping and hoping and hoping that since I hadn't had it yet, I wasn't going to get it, that half a dose would have been enough to arrest it, but it wasn't. I actually did. Oh, God, it's embarrassing. I actually did start bleeding last night. Um, I don't know how many other people have experienced irregular menstrual cycles on doses or half doses or percentage of doses of testosterone, but I haven't really seen anything about it, so I figured I'd share. Um, it's not usually I have excruciating pain, like to the point where I would be curled up in bed right now with a hot water bottle or a heat pack, and there's barely any pain at all. I feel absolutely disgusting. Like, I could barely even put clothes on this morning. I just felt disgusting. I didn't want anything touching me or my skin. And despite being cheerful and energetic looking, I'm actually really exhausted and feel really sickly. But there's not pain, and there's not a lot of blood. There's just like a few clotty things and a whole bunch of clear fluid. Um, Anybody else, I'd actually really appreciate information from anybody else who has had irregular menstrual cycles as a result of taking testosterone, just because I'm curious if this is something I should be talking to my doctor about or not. I don't want to talk about it, so I'd rather not, but just wondering what other people's experiences have been on this. If you're not comfortable talking about it in public, you can always make it a private video or make it a text message or a comment or something. Just, especially for genderqueer people like me who are interested in only taking a partial dose or interested in only taking it temporarily, it would be nice to know what sort of weird things like that we could expect. So, if you're in this boat with me, or if you've been in this boat before, please share.